Deepak Vora, can you hear me? All right, I think we're having some trouble there with his connection, but we also have Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert, joining us at this point on the broadcast.
Back,
Major Mohammed Ali Shah, obviously a very serious situation emerging in China. We're seeing these horrific pictures emerging from the country, even though they're obviously clamping down on a lot of it, but still whatever is emerging is pretty scary. How do you view it?
Right, as we discussed this, and Ambassador Deepak Vora's connection had gone logged out. He's back again with us.
I will go to him, Major Shah, but that question was for you.
Right. I was saying with good luck. He's brought in good luck. I was saying that because even my connection was a bit shaky, and the moment he signed in, it brought in good luck over here. Now, China is suffering through a bad coronavirus situation where they're battling the situation. People are on the streets. Just yesterday, a letter from the health ministry has gone viral on social media where they have said countries like Brazil, US, Korea, China, they are fighting, they're having a difficult time fighting COVID. So it's a precautionary measure for India as well. So it's always prevention is always better than cure. Now, yes, we have got a bit too carefree about the entire pandemic situation, forgetting the fact that pandemic is still very much there. Most of us are vaccinated, that's a different thing. But we forget, we tend to ultimately get careless with it. That, oh, okay, now, initially, if you remember, in the year 2020, about almost over 2.5 years back, almost 3 years now, in March, when the lockdown was announced, and then April was the time when people were really scared even to go out and buy bread, even by exchanging notes. People were very scared. They were sanitizing their hands every 5 minutes, and they were too paranoid. Now we are just roaming around freely. We are not bothered about it. So, but we should not forget that pandemic is still very much here. In fact, people have got used to it. It's a different thing. They've got used to the new normal. It's a different thing. But how should the world go around dealing with it? We should actually be extremely careful, cautious. Imagine this to be like a world war there. Where World War, at least you know the enemy, the enemy is fighting, so you take shelter in your trenches. Here, you don't know the enemy is invisible. And you're fighting against an enemy, you don't know where the enemy is hiding, when and how the enemy will ambush you. And the enemy, and here, the virus does not discriminate against anyone. Rich or poor, privileged, non-privileged, business class, labor class, no. Virus is going to be ruthless. It's going to just come and harm you, irrespective of your immunity. So we should not let our guard down. That's a prime rule which we learned in the forces, that never let your guard down. There will be cases where for months something may not have happened at a particular post, but one fine day, after months, they will be firing on that particular post. Then how do you react? So you have to be prepared 24/7. You can't say 9 to 5. Okay, it's 9 to 5 job, and at 5 I'm going home, because it's made chutti ho gayi and it's time up, and the enemy will not attack now. Similarly, the virus can just come anywhere, anyhow, and countries are already battling it. So my take is, better to be safe than to be sorry over there.
All right.
Always a pleasure to be early morning with NewsX, to learn from you, from our son, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, and from my distinguished colleague, Ambassador Suresh Goyal. Their knowledge is far greater than mine.